Hey fam, Chi here. Welcome back. As most of you know, I am trying to build my fragrance wardrobe. Now, although I've been really loving niche brands lately, I still wanted to give some designer fragrances a little bit of a look. So, pair that with the Sephora VIB sale, which your girl saves 20%. I figured I could discover some of the designer fragrances that everyone has been talking about. So I picked up a few of them. However, I am also trying to not jump into the pool head first and buy big bottles. I really wanted to test things out. So most of these fragrances are travel sizes. So I figured I can play around with it for this spring and summer. And then if I really vibe with a fragrance, then next year, yes, you heard it, next year, I will buy the big bottle. Even though the Sephora VIB sale was going on, I did pick up some of these scents from like Ulta, and I think I have maybe one scent from Macys. I just figured I'd just throw it in here because I'm not gonna do a separate video on it. The more and more I binge watch perfume videos, the more I saw that they were talking about layering your fragrances. And a lot of them were saying, starting off with the body care. So I was like, ooh, let me go and try to find a bunch of body creams that I really liked. But the problem with that is that most of those creams expire within 6 months. So I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna invest that much money knowing that I just use unscented body lotion anyway. So I was like, let's find another alternative. So then I stumbled upon this. This is a perfume oil by Ness New York. I was in Sephora looking at other fragrances and I saw this and I was like, oh, this is cool. Let me try this out. So the first one I tried was Turkish Rose. And baby, when I tell you it was love at first sniff, oh my God, I fell so hard for this one. It's rosy, but it has a little sweetness to it. I'm not the type of person who'd be like, oh, that's a Bulgarian rose. This is a Turkish rose. This is an English tea rose. I'm not that girl. But this one, it instantly clicked with some of the other fragrances. I was like, oh, this is the Turkish rose, because it has a nice little sweetness to it. So I was just like, ooh, that smells delightful. So then I went down the line because they had 5 different scents. And then I got the Madagascar vanilla. I ended up trying this one out and I was like, ooh, she cute. She's vanilla, but she has like a hint of coconut to it. So I was like, oh yeah, these two definitely have big bottle energy. And then when I went back to my job, I'm just like, I'm smelling them like that. And I was like, oh yeah, this one you got to add to the cart. And then of course, you go back on YouTube and start finding videos because I wanted to know what everybody was saying about it. Now they also have sandalwood, jasmine, and orange. So I decided to get the orange in a rollerball travel size because I figured I could mix those two with body lotion, but I don't think I would want to mix the orange into a body lotion. I do have some fragrances that have orange blossom in it, so I figure if I want to add that extra orange to it, this would be the best size. I also really like the jasmine. I kept going back and forth with it and smelling it at Sephora, like from the bottle, I completely hate it. But when I put it on the skin, I'm like, oh, I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I kind of love it. Am I loving it? So I think I might get the rollerball and the jasmine as well. And then I can't remember how the sandalwood really, like if I was vibing with it, but I absolutely love these perfume oils because that's going to save me some money because a couple of drops in your lotion up your body and I'm good to go. Next up, we got Valentino. I got Born in Roma in Voce Viva. I, of course, heard a lot about the Born in Roma and I had to pick it up. All of these scents that I'm about to show, I actually have tried on my skin, but this one, oh, she's lovely. Actually, I'm gonna spray the box. Why not? Oh, fuck. This smells so good. First of all, I appreciate the fact that this is kind of like a silicone, so I don't have to worry about if it falls on the floor or something. But this Born in Roma, I feel like I should have just bought the big bottle of it because that thing, she thangin'. Yeah, Dolce Viva. I really liked it. I know a lot of people were saying that it's kind of basic. I like a little basic. I like an everyday reach. And to me, it just felt very nice. I like when a perfume just smells like a really good perfume. There's also a new one that they just released. I believe it's called Coral Fantasy. I really wanted to buy it, but I'm trying to get out of the habit of just blind buying things. If I don't try it on my skin first, I'm not buying even a travel size of it. So as much as I wanted to grab that, I was just like, no. Right now, both of these mixed together kind of slap though. Another duo that I got was from Mugler. I got Angel Nova and Alien Goddess. I really wanted some fun, fruity, coconutty, you know, just the spring summer vibe type perfumes. And I smelled these and I was just like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I want. So Alien Goddess, like these little travel size bottles, just so damn cute. I was like, oh my goodness. But this one just gave me all the coconutty, oh, got that right on my hand. Coconut tropical island vibes. Just, oh my goodness. I don't think I really smelt a lot of the Mugler lines, but this one is probably the newest from it. And I was like, oh my God, this is just beautiful. And then with Angel Nova, I really wanted something that was kind of fresh and girly and fruity. Oh yeah, this one, it might be a little more juvenile than I hoped it would be. But I don't know, I still wanted to have fun. This just screams raspberry. Oh my goodness. It's just, I wanted something just a little bit fun because, you know, sometimes with all these perfumes, you know, I want to smell like an adult. I always do. I don't want to smell like a little girl though. But I felt like with this one, it was young enough to be flirty, but not old enough where I was grandma. So yeah, it made me happy. It made me smile. I was like, oh, she's cute. I really like it. So that's why I ended up with her, okay? I ain't gonna explain it all. Next up, we got Versace. This is Dylan Blue Parfum. And I really wanted a regular, you know, travel size vial, something like this. But those were always sold out. And then I saw this little egg looking thing and I was like, sure, we'll just buy that. It's basically the same price. So here it is. It's actually kind of cute. Like, it is kind of cute. So it is a spray bottle. Dylan Blue for me just smelled so clean. And whoo, got a little perfume in my mouth. Ooh. But yeah, it smelled so just clean and refreshing. And I love clean scents, especially in the spring and summertime. I don't want anything too heavy in the summertime. So during those months, I like to go the clean route because you can never like not love a clean scent. Oh my God. That perfume really got me. I actually really do like this little egg thing. I don't know why. It's so cute. I know they have the turquoise version. The turquoise, I really didn't like. It was something in there that I just was not vibing with. But when I sprayed this on my skin, went back to work, I kept smelling it. I felt good throughout the day. I was like, yeah, I think this is travel size worthy right now. And that's actually how I test my fragrances. Ever since I found that Sephora that's down the street from my job, literally I go in almost every week. I go beeline to the fragrance corner and I sit there and spray. I know the workers' names and stuff. I'd be like, hey. They was like, you going to your corner? I'm like, yep. But I will spray maybe 4 scents total on my skin. And then all day, like I'm at my desk just, and then that's how I actually made my decisions with these particular fragrances. Because even though it is popular, I still want to like them for myself. You know, I want to form my own opinions, you know? I picked up Viktor&Rolf Bon Bon. Now, Viktor&Rolf really don't vibe with my body chemistry, especially from the Flower Bomb line. But I ended up trying this one out, and this one, it did okay on my skin. So even though I'm just not 100% sure about this one, oh wait, that smells like alcohol. let me wait, hold on, let me get an adult spray, okay? Yeah, I don't like how it sprays, but I liked how it lays on my body. Sis always coming through with bars. But I saw that this one was pretty popular, and I figured I'd give this one a try since Flower Bomb just bombs on my skin. And I know Flower Bomb has the new Ruby Orchid, and I think I need to really try it on my skin, like a good wear, because every time I try it on the test strip, as soon as I smell it, I'm just like, no, I don't like it. So I'm like, I don't know. Viktor&Rolf, we've always had a little bit of beef in the streets, but this one smelled really nice. I really liked the couture version of this as well, but I didn't see it as, actually, no, I think it is on Ulta. Yeah, I think it is on Ulta's site with the test spray. So I was like, yeah, I'm not in a rush to get it, but I just wanted to try it out, and this is a good enough size for me to try out and decide whether I really want to buy it or not. Lancome Idôle. I got the Idôle and the Idôle Aura. I originally was going to buy these for the Sephora sale, but Ulta was having their 21 days of beauty, and one day these fragrances were half off. So sis was like 20% or 50%. So I was like, yeah, your girl's gonna go with the 50%, because mama ain't raised no fool. I'ma still love discounts. Like, that'll never change about me. The regular Idôle just had this very feminine quality to it. I was just like, oh, okay. And I don't know, something smells either a little salty or spicy or something, like just a hair. And I was just in love with it. Aura, I was just like, ooh. Ooh, I felt like they were different enough to have both of them in my collection and just try them out. And I just fell in love with Aura. So I was just like, oh girl, you got to come. You got to come. Now, because your girl is such a saver, and it was 50% off, I ended up buying the full-size bottles. Now, I know I just said, like, I'm trying not to buy full bottles until, like, I know for sure that I love it. But, honey, I was not going to pass up 50% because why would I do that? And there's a return policy. So when this video is done, I'm going to be wearing these two on my skin first, just to make sure that I want to keep these full-size bottles, because I mean, I wasn't turning down 50%, okay? All right, this one I bought from Macys, and this is Jean Paul Gaultier La Belle. I, of course, heard a lot about this one, and oh, she's a thick, fat bottle. Okay, she's short but thick. I saw this and I was like, okay, I really wanted to try it. This is one of the popular ones. So when I did go into Macys and try it on, walked around with it, I kept smelling my wrists, and I just really liked it. I wasn't sure if this was more of a like spring, summer, or fall, winter. I think this might have been fall, winter. I probably should have held off until then, but I just really enjoyed it. I think that was one day that I was in like the mall just trying fragrances, and I just couldn't find anything that I really liked. So once I smelled this one, I was like, oh, okay, this is one of the ones I wanted to try. So I mean, it's really nice. I think the Le Parfum, a lot of people are raving about, and I'm like, okay, that's cool. I just want to try this one out first and make some decisions from there, because I'm like, you know, travel size life, don't knock it. Don't knock it, because a bitch isn't gonna come up to you and be like, oh, I love that perfume. Are you wearing your travel size? No, they're not gonna do it. Ooh, let's talk about this, all right? So, Mon Paris, right? I really wanted to get this from Sephora, but Sephora is playing games, right? Because they have the rollerball edition. However, Ulta has a spray bottle. So there's this whole thing in the fragrance community that you're not supposed to rub your wrists together when you're putting on perfume. Totally get that, okay? It breaks up the fragrance, cool. So if that is the case, why do fragrance companies still make roller balls? Because I'm sorry, the same friction when you're doing the whole rollerball stick, it's the same thing in my mind. Let me know if you feel the same way, because I don't understand what the difference is. Like, please tell me. Because first of all, it's so much easier for a spray. I want to spray everything that's on me, okay, for that day in the fragrance that I'm wearing. I want to spray my bra. I want, I don't know when it's going to be, ding, ding, round 2. I don't know. So I like to spray it. And the roller balls are just so limiting. It's like, okay, pressure points, and that's it. And then you're saying, oh, don't crush the fragrance, but you're still, girl, don't get me started. But anywho, if you want to try out Mon Petit, go to Ulta and get you a spray one. Because for some reason, I don't know why Sephora just didn't have this, but this is grown type of fruity, fresh, sexy seductress. Oh man, I've always been in love with this. I will always spray this when I was in Sephora and just never pulled the trigger on it. And I still haven't pulled the trigger on it, but I already know I'm just gonna get the full bottle at some point. It might be the fall sale. Like, let's keep it a buck. I'm probably gonna buy it during the fall sale, but I just, look at this bottle. So precious. But yeah, go to Ulta for this fragrance if you want the spray and you enjoy a spray. Speaking of sprays, this one is really good. This one I lucked up on, and thank God for Sephora reviews. Burberry Her. First and second of all, this is a beautiful scent. So I got this little gift set, and it was the same price as the travel rollerball. So I saw this set and I was like, I wonder if this has the spray. So I'm scrolling through the reviews. Whoever wrote that review, thank your beautiful blessed heart, because this particular set has the spray and nozzle. So good. So freaking good. Thank you. Whoever wrote that review, thank you. Oh my goodness. This smells so lovely and delightful. I don't know what I'm going to do with this tiny mini joint. I think this is a dabber. Let's figure it out. Ooh. Yeah, she's one of those dabbers. Also, what's the point of this too? Because I get so paranoid that I'm just gonna knock this over. Like, even if I'm doing all of this, it's just, I don't know. just do spray bottles. Who are we trying to impress right now? Oh my God. That smells absolutely lovely. I already know this is gonna be big bottle energy. I should just buy it right now while it's on sale. If you wanted to try it but didn't want to buy the full size bottle, definitely look for this set. I know it was out of stock for 2.5 seconds, but then it came back up, and that's how I added it to my cart. But definitely get this. It's so worth it. They also have the brand new EDT. It's not in a set like this, but the EDT, let me tell you, that is pear goodness. If you don't like this one, definitely check out the EDT. I'm thinking about, should I? See, this is what happens. Like, I try to not buy these full-size bottles, and then I'm like, maybe I should, because I really do like it. I really do like it. But the EDT, honestly, they should have made that an eau de parfum. They should have called her She, okay? We could have had her and She. And that, girl, comment and let me know some other designer brands that I should really just like try, because your girl will never stop trying. But if they do have a travel size, please let me know, because your girl wants to try that out. If I do happen to buy a full-size bottle, I will definitely let you know. But in the meantime, check out some of my other videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.